Long Island, which gave birth to a team which brought 4 consecutive cups home to these fans of the New York Islanders. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and tonight we see a team that was one of the toasts of the league for a while, and the while ended with the last game. They lost that one. What do you tell them?
Well, let's start a new streak. Tough enough to win in this league, but they had a real good run. It came to an abrupt stop. But at the end of the day is that you have to figure out a way what you did during that real good winning streak that did not allow you to win that last game.
The Islanders' philosophy should not change just because of one loss. You're coming off a game where you know you could have played better, but the best part of a busy schedule is you don't have too much time to think about your prior game. Let's start a new streak.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. He's the starter tonight as the season rolls on. So many hours with the goalie coach, and it's worked for him and for the Islanders. Stalock's especially good with his blocker last game. Maybe the opponent sensed something, but they didn't beat him. He's ready again tonight for the Wild. Goals against average is one of those numbers that's attached thoroughly to goaltenders, and this one ranks him just fine. And the opening face-off is here. The opening face-off has gotten us underway here.
Minnesota's going to find success if they stick to their system and structure. It will take a full team effort here for them to get back on track.
Slid to Parise. Chip to Mikko Koivu. Can't get it on net.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
Brings it in for an attack. Shoots it off. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Howitzer. Oh, a save there. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
The pucks keep coming, and he turns them away.
Starts a breakout by passing ahead of the play. Looking to Bailey. Up to the point. Right where the boards turn. He's got it. Scooped up by Panik. And up to Bailey. Deals it to Leddy. Pitch to Leddy. Passed across point to point. Collected now. Pass attempt to Koivu. Gains the zone. Hatchets one. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Right along the line. A shot. He had it past the goalie, but not past the iron. Let's go down near the ice for Ray.
It's always a little bit more fun to play a team you don't see very often. You see them on TV, you read about them, but you never get to play them nose to nose. Playing interconference games are kind of fun.
Thanks very much, Ray. Back to the point. Puts one on. Great save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
The Islanders are only half of the group in this game that has played very well over the last 10 games. Both of these teams have played almost identically. Their records are almost identical as they head into this matchup.
Shoots. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
That great save was all positioning.
Gains that offensive line. Took it up the boards and holds. Good shooting place. Wonderful stop. Snapping a pass to Panik. Not a free puck now. Minnesota's got it between the blue lines. Shoots one. Save! A solid job with the pads. Play halted. Just under 5 minutes have passed. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. New York's prevailed on another faceoff. The Islanders through the neutral zone, setting things up. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Right in front. And at an angle to Gardner. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Save. He hangs on and gets the whistle. Minnesota's got a defensive zone win. Gathered up again by Bailey. On to Barzal. In that defensive zone, an important play. Is able to move on in. Lets a shot go. And a save. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. New York's got a face-off win. Passing one off now to Bailey. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Driving toward that net. Score!
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
The Islanders control at center ice. That puck's loose, defended away by Zach Parise. Couldn't retain possession. Good pass off the boards.
6 minutes, 52 seconds.
Moving behind and considering. Play stopped. That puck is just held. Nice face-off work. Nice work by Mikko Koivu. Takes that pass from the other point. Gives it over to the point. A shot. Oh, that was close.
You've got to make the goalie make the save. Can't do that unless the puck is on the net.
Got it at the point. Gets that one on a cross. Shoots one. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. Puck grab, they're ready to go. Propelled to Gardner. Centering. Sends it down low. To the point to Gardner. Slides it to Leddy. It's blocked. Presses that attack. And he gets it back. Back to the blue line. Sideboard play forming. The shot blocked. Recollected. Minnesota's along the wing at center ice. And angled to Suter. Lets the shot fly. Little pass from his goalie here. The Islanders are driving it from the wing. Good intercept in his own end. Did not go very well that time. Loose puck. Laid on to Parise. Steps in from the neutral zone. Terrific determination by Parise. Feeds the point. Terrific determination by Rash. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle.
New York's fans got back on their feet after watching the replay of that massive save on the big board. I don't think we're going to see a bigger save than that the rest of the night.
A little under 9 minutes to go in period one. The Islanders lead 1-0. Quick work on the faceoff. Slid to Rash. Takes that pass from the other point man. Bangs it ahead to Zucker. Locks on that to Gardner. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Long lead pass to Leddy. Not through. Leads that charge into the zone. To the point it comes. The Islanders have the puck at center ice. Cut that pass in his own end. Minnesota's in the neutral zone along the wing. Fires. A strong pad stop there. Using the point. He's got it. And it's all. Oh, a save there. Moving it to Panik. New York setting up an offense from the wing. Takes that pass. A shot. He scores!
So far up here, Doc, I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down the Ray and see what he saw at ice level.
Not only was the puck deflected, Enzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
The Islanders control from the neutral zone. That puck is loose. Puck is thrown to Zuccarello. Chipped right back into the opposite corner.
Time of the goal. 13 minutes.
Skill play by Komarov. Directing that one to Ladd. Steps across that line. Scorches one. Save. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
Stalock's blocker save is a pretty routine one. He's in good position, and he deflects this out of danger.
Solid, clean win. Solid work there by Zach Parise. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Chip to Brodin. Lets it go. They score! It's only a one-goal game now.
He's played so well for the entirety of this streak. Eventually, a puck's going to get past you. Now we'll see if he can rebound and start a new one.
Minnesota's done well to get back to within one here, and lots of playing time ahead. It's late in the first. Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here.
Max Zuccarello, assisted by number 9.
Smart recovery by Andrew Ladd.
Jonas Broder, time of the goal.
And at an angle to Hickey.
52 seconds.
He takes that point pass. Gets that pass in the corner. A shot. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Well, it looks like the shooter's just trying to get this puck on net. Routine stop for the goaltender, not much challenge.
Just over 4 minutes to go here in the first. Now with the scoring of the goal. Let's see if they can get this tie. Sails it. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Skates it into the zone. Shoots one. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. Possession moves straight up to Cizikas. Smart recovery by Ladd. He missed the net.
Hit the net. The puck is in the middle of the ice. You've got to get it on the goal.
To Parisi. Sends to the point. Intercepted that one at an important place. From the slot of wrister. Oh, what a save that was. Many yards gained to Spurgeon. Incredible save. New York's along the wing at center ice. Fires. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
New York's fans sitting behind their net got up and showed their respect by bowing to him after that huge save.
Good job on the draw. Dragged through the neutral zone by Brodin. Using the point. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock helped. Nearing the final minute. That puck's loose, deflected away by Brodin. Swept on to Pulak. A long scorcher. Save there. Throws it. Great save. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here.
In the first period.
Minnesota's winging it at neutral ice. That one is pointed to him. Shoots. Great stick there. Trying to go to Bailey. Flings it. So close with that one.
Just a bit wide of the target.
Minnesota's in possession now as they move up the wing. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. The first period has come to an end, and both teams got a little confidence out of this. Not a big deficit to make up, just one goal.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off regular price with the presentation of your ticket stub. Get yours.
New York's goaltender has made a difference in this game. His team has gotten the goals, and he has made saves like this. More in a moment. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
Minnesota's team is still in this game, Doc. They're down by 1 goal, but easily could be a lot more. You hear the term now, puck management. They did not manage the puck at all in that first period.
With a shot. Wonderful stop. And angled to Suter. Shot. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Pressure now. Tried, but it didn't work. New York's looking to head man up the wing. Through the corner now. Gathered up by Parisi. Driving in from no man's land. Lets it go. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. Nicely received at the point. Takes a look from the corner. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Good job defensively done there. That takes some pressure off with that defensive play. And he steps across the line. On to Fiala. That's terrific goaltending.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
The Islanders with a clean win on the draw. And now it's directed to Panik. From the outside. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Couldn't get it out. Oh, that's a good keep. That's a great keep at the line. Cut through the neutral zone. Gets in, looks over his options here. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Dogged determination there by Leddy. Propelled to Pavilier. Missed. Oh, what a great opportunity that was.
Missing the net that badly, there's going to be a teaching point coming from the coach when he gets back to the bench.
Looks over his options from the corner. Gathered up again by Gardner. The Islanders have it along the side at mid-ice. He throws it there. Terrific opportunity, but it's off the mark. He's got that pass at the point. Can he clear?
Neither team is giving up much in the way of room or scoring chances. Every inch of the ice is being contested. It's been a pretty good, low-scoring game.
Here they come in an odd man rush. Who gets open? He scores!
Get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
The Islanders have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Points it. Played on to Hickey. Lets it go. Kicked away. Great offensive job here. Means nothing if they don't score, though. Sends it back the other way. Fires in front. Tosses it. Big pad save. He throws that just for a break.
They've been under pressure for the last little while. The goalie does the right thing by stopping and freezing the puck.
Over 6 minutes have been skated here in the second. New York's up by a pair here, 3-1. Critical face-off win at that point. Right to the point. Skilled play by Brodin. Slid to Barzell. Gives it to the point. Score! 2 straight goals.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
New York's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. Pitching this one to Barzell. Reads the play and keeps it.
Time of the goal. 6 minutes.
Minnesota's looking to head man up the wing. That puck went loose off the enemy. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. Wants the shelter of the corner here. Collected by Koivu. Shoots. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
The goaltender shuts that one down, and a superb opportunity.
A shot. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough. And still another save. What a show. To the half wall. Out to the point. Shot blocked. Collected in the corner. To the point with it. To Bailey. In front. Pitch to Bailey. The angle changed. Wonderful save.
Minnesota's goalie's been fantastic. Because he's been so good, you'd think their offense could get untracked at some point.
Robbery there. And freezes play or the whistle.
Bailey's had a marvelous offensive season. Whether it's on the power play or 5-on-5, He's been able to deliver for his team, and as a result, he has among the highest point totals in the league.
They took that draw and won it. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Gathered up again by Ponting. Pitching it to Pavilier. Slides it to the point. Looks over things from the corner. Goes to the backhand. Blockered away. Collected in the corner. Throws it in front. Chips it back. Puck free. Roadblock by Rash. Centers it. Rockets one. Save. Gets it back. Spurgeon's trying to get out of his own end. Minnesota's carrying on up the wing. He's got that point pass. Shoots. Grabbed. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Over 9 minutes to go. The Islanders are just hammering away. The lead now has gone to 3. Okay, they win the draw. A point hammer shot. And a save. Seeks the corner. Can he generate something? Stole that pass away in his own end. Up to the point. Chip to Pulak. Back to the point. And sent down to Bailey. Toward the goal mouth. Scooped up by Bailey. To the point. Hangs onto it. Couldn't do what he wanted. Gathered up again by Bailey. Skates it behind the net. Back at the point now. In front. And he gets it back. Nice work by Spurgeon. On to Rask. Can start the attack going in the zone. A shot. The pad came in handy that time. Freezes play. Good clean win. Good place to shoot from. Got a piece of it. Has it back deep. Looking to Pulak. Long pass out of the zone on the wing. He's got it. Holds in the corner. Has that one measured in his own end. Carries it on in from center. Propelled to Spurgeon. Laid on to Pavilier. Back and forth they go between the points. He missed the net.
I think with him getting bounced around in a slide area, he just got a little discombobulated and missed the net completely.
Gives it over to the point. Somebody straight across. Puck has to be first. Offside.
The Islanders need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a steak.
Just a bit under 5 minutes remaining in the second. New York's got a 3-goal lead based on that one. Now they'll try for 4. Pass attempt to Zuccarello. Terrific determination by Spurgeon. That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock. Snapping a pass to Zuccarello. In with it now. Good defensive read with that one. Passing one off now to Pavilier. Got it at the point. Right next to the line. He gets that pass ahead in stride. Feeds the point. Dishes to the corner. Puck controlled now by the defense. crosses that line. And at an angle to Dumba. Shoots one. They score! They only trail by a pair.
Koivu's quick hands allowed him to snap that one up and score the goal.
You're supposed to take advantage of your opportunities, and he did there. It didn't take much time with the puck on his stick, and it's right up in the roof.
Minnesota's found themselves back in this game. They trail only by 2, and we're still in the second period, though late. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Gets across, looks over his options.
By number 24, Matthew Dumba.
And directed up the wing to Barzell.
Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 3 seconds.
Slid to Pulak. Muscled long to Hickey. Chip to Pulak. Can't get a shot on. Fires one. Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending. To the point it comes. He's got it behind the net. And angled to Hickey. Tried to clear but failed. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
He gets his puck on the backhand and is able to fire it off effectively. That's in the back of the net.
Stalock's looking down, checking where this puck worked its way through. He stopped enough of it that it should be in front of him. However, it somehow squeaked through.
The Islanders have built a tremendous lead and also built some wonderful confidence. What will they say in the second intermission? Probably not much. Players tired, about to get a rest, but still seconds to play in this period. Lets it go. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Those big pillows on his legs came in handy then. It's dumped in. Taken over again. They've got a long way to go on this one. They can move it fast, but they're up against the clock. Great pass ahead. In front. Score! Not much time left, but enough for that one.
That's a crucial goal, guys. You score that late in the period, you have momentum going into the locker room.
The Islanders have built an enormous lead and some wonderful confidence here. The coach probably won't have to say much at the end of this second period. New York's got another face-off win. Strong wrister. Good save. A brilliant save at the horn. 40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time. As is our custom, we look now at the shots on goal. Wow, does anybody play defense here? 25 for the New York Islanders and 25 for Minnesota.
Fans, don't forget to get the seats you want to the games you want by purchasing one of our 6 games.
Stalock's performance so far, not one he's proud of, as we head to break. We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
New York's up, Doc, here with a pretty solid lead, but they know that their opponent's going to come after them. So let's see how they play it. Will they be defensive first or look to add to the lead that they have?
Opening face-off of the third period. Using the point. He's got it. Lets it go. Outstanding save. Just got his glove on it.
Minnesota's got to be thrilled with his production over the last little while. His point streak continues as he's been a dynamic offensive performer for them.
Defensive zone win. Terrific determination by Zuccarello. Brings it in for an attack. Takes that pass. Oh, broke it up. Great poke check. On to Bailey. Off a defender, that's a free puck. Lots on that to Letty. Sweeping motion to knock it down. Moving it to Suter. Propelled to Mikko Koivu. Gains the zone. Takes a shot. Save there. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. And that pass is a mess, and so they're going to have to go back out. Skill play by Letty. Puck is thrown to Barzal. Has that point pass as well. Fantastic shutdown. He takes that point pass. Laid on to Dumba. A rocket. Save.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
Won that face-off. Now what? Slid back across from one point to the other. Marvelous save. No time on that one. He scores!
Zucker's decision was pretty easy this low in a slot. Just snap it off, and he did.
There's got to be an awareness of where you are on the ice, but also where the other players are on the ice. This is a poor read, and it results in a goal against.
And they've won the faceoff. Minnesota skating on in mid-ice at the boards. Slot shot. Quick shot. New York's back in its own end, trying to work forward. The Islanders have it up the wing. Slid to Beauvillier. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Solid work there by Zucker. Minnesota's moving the puck up the wing. Receives that pass from the other side. Shoots with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
They win the draw. What next? Smart recovery by Letty. Chip to Beauvillier. Back in his defensive end to get it. Directing that one to Parisi. And he steps in. Flings it. Great save. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
The Islanders see the point streak extend again. An excellent game for him, not just defensively, but offensively as the points continue to come for him on a nightly basis.
Good clean win on the draw. Sends to the point. Cranks a blast. A whistle and a rest. Clean win on the draw. He takes that pass right off the left wing. Got that pass in his own end. Minnesota's in possession as they move up the wing. Lets it go. Score! They're back to within 2 now.
Zuccarello's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
And so he looks like he's in pretty good positioning here, but he's not able to get his glove low enough to snap this one up.
Minnesota's deficit is now just 2. Third period, still time to go. Let's go, guys. The Islanders win that neutral zone faceoff. Trying to go to Bavillier. New York's carrying it along the side.
6 minutes, 10 seconds.
Drives it. Got a piece of it with the glove. On to Panik. That pass along the boards. Took it in the corner and took a look too. Lifts one. Oh, and blocked away. To Parisi.
Parisi's looking to add to his 2 assists in this game. He'll do everything he can to get his team back in this game. They're down by a couple.
The Islanders look to make a difference up the wing. Decides to head for the corner. Wonderful stop. And he holds on and stops play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Nice face-off work. And now it's directed to Zuccarello. Minnesota's continuing on up the wing. That puck's loose, not too well handled. Bailey's cutting through the neutral zone. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Got that pass in his own end. Right in front. Stays along the boards. Glides along the line. Lets it go. Score! They're back to within 1.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
Just under 9 minutes play. So they've gotten one. Let's see if they can get another. Propelled to Zucker. Shoots one. Waffle boarded. Pitching this one to Bailey. Using the point. Has that pass off the boards. Karam pass to Bailey. That one is pointed to him. Centered to Letty. To Letty. To Bailey. To Letty. To Bailey. Swung back to the point. To the point with it. Pass to the blue line. Point to Gardner. Chips it back. Sends it back the other way. Poked away. Into the corner. Forks it to Bailey. That shot. He scores!
Skating got him to the front of the net and was able to put in that second chance opportunity.
Pucks to the net need to be deflected into the corner. Because the goaltender can't do that, the goal scorer is able to pounce on the rebound.
New York's lead is now 2. Here in the third period, they have to brace themselves for an attack. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. And he dumps it in. Pitching it to Gardner.
I'm not so sure any of the coaches want this game to be played like it is, but there is no slowing the scoring down. There's been great goals, bad goals, and a few in between.
Minnesota's setting things up in their own end.
Gains that offensive line.
A shot, gloved.
And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
The upcoming schedule's a good one. They'll kick off a lengthy homestand, a great chance to string together a few wins.
They won that face-off, trying to generate something.
Cursed by a broken stick.
Sometimes when you break your stick like that, you get too much ice instead of the puck.
And in flight over the line. Shoots one, and he missed the net. Taken away. Snaps one, and a save. Laid on to Rash. Smart recovery by Letty. New York's carrying on up the wing. Nicely received at the point. A shot. He caught a piece of that one.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down. Zuccarello's thinking HT all the way. What a game.
Got that pass off the boards. Lets a shot go. Good save there. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. What a ripper from the point. Save. Pressure now. That puck left the zone, and so everybody has to drop back to center. Lets it go. Stick to side. New York's in possession and moving up the wing. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Gathered up by Koivu. Through the corner. Lets a shot fly. A textbook stick save. He's got that pass at the point. Slid to Koivu. Skates it down the wall. Dishes it back. Takes a slap shot.
Working smart. That's the success of the Wild right now.
Need to get rid of it. New York's up the wing, setting things up. Perfect receipt of the pass. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Points it. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Lets it go. Big point-blank save there.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Great offensive zone win. Perfect wrister. Use that big goalie stick well. Quick wrist shot.
Hey! Picked up by the defense. He's in on an onside play. Right to the point. Chip to Dumba. Puck ends up out of the zone, so they must recoil. And it's a good pickup. Dogged determination there by Rash. Gives it to the point. Shoots. Loud pad save. And on top of that, another great stop. Lofted that one back in.
Well, that's a real good play at this time of the game.
Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice.
Bailey's shaking his head after making that pass. He knows better than that. That puck cannot go into that section of the ice.
Minnesota's pulling their goalie, saying, take a chance. Why not? Very important steal for him. Net empty. Missed the net. Gathered up again by Ryan Suter. Looking to Rash. Slides it to the point. From the outside. Oh, stick save. Skilled play by Ryan Suter. A ripper from the point. Save. 28 showing on that clock. And a save. 23 seconds to go. Elevates a pass to Zuccarello. 19 still to go.
That shift was looking really dangerous with all that pressure. The goalie finally got possession. He freezes the puck to slow things down.
One last risky attempt to get back in this game. You pull the goalie, put an extra man out, and you should win the faceoff, or you're in trouble. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Kick save. Outstanding. On to Pavilier. Net empty. Shutout positioning by Panik. And that's the end of the game. Well played. The Islanders have hung on. They have hung on and gotten the win. It counts, but
They stopped playing with the big lead that they had at the start of the third period and get lucky and hold on for a win.
And before they leave the ice, they move to center ice and do a fist pump salute. So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.